our mantra around here is if I can't see it, touch it, kick it, or feel it, I don't want it. I don't do crypto. I don't do Bitcoin. I want to see the house. I want to see the well. I want to see the property because I just don't trust anybody, unfortunately. I mean, I probably don't trust even the paper guy delivering my paper every day. I don't trust him.
I love that advice. That, you know, you can tell you're great at this, man. I didn't even get to ask my question. You already answered it. So it's like,
I'm reading your mind.
Yeah, man.
I'm hungry too, Michael.
But I'm gonna jump. I know we got to wrap up, but like the calm part, right? Like the last recession, you know, I say this like I wasn't in the recession, right? Because I had multiple streams of income, right? So now, you know, with crazy things happening now, some people might be struggling. You're saying stay calm.
Yeah.
So, which I love. And that gives you the opportunity to make good decisions, right? Without overreacting. But what about like, you still have that feeling like if you're calm and you might not take action. Do you think there's that level if you're calm and just you're saying, hey, I'm not gonna let all this bother me. Do you think there's an element of like not jumping on the opportunity?
Well, I think that's equally important because, you know, maybe in my career over 41 years, I might have had 10 opportunities. Had I not leaped, I wouldn't be as rich as I am, or at least in the financial position I am, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to measure. And so here's my statement I tell all my partners. Don't feed a three-legged horse, okay? What that means is if I got 20 houses and these 4, they're maxed out on value, wrong neighborhood, maxed rent, there's no more juice in that lemon. I'm selling that to take those 4 houses of capital and I'm buying mineral rights and energy because this thing's played out, right? And so I always tell my clients, don't feed a three-legged horse. So you want to stay calm so you're not panicked, but you want to look at your portfolio and go, this money's going nowhere. I can't even keep up with inflation. So the calm decision is, if I liquidate these 4 houses in my example, where am I going with the money? Where can I take that money, not pay the taxes, and create additional income so I can accelerate? Look, being wealthy is simply this. It's the ability to compound the money you have into a greater net worth and a greater cash flow for another day. So the calmness is, don't go sell all your houses just because you think the market's going down, because that's not smart. Sell the three-legged horses that are kind of stunted or not growing. Use that capital in a better, more fertile ground and grow it. I do the same thing. I have some traditional real estate. I have different things that I do. My main investments is oil and gas. But when oil and gas gets pricey and tight, we had the lowest year last year in buying mineral rights because the price was too high compared to the commodity price. And I just said, we're not a buyer. We have plenty of cash. The clients have plenty of cash. We're going to remain calm, and only the assets that meet our buy box we're going to buy. It was the lowest year of minerals we bought in the last 6 years. And the clients go, I'm surprised. I thought you'd have bought a lot more. Absolutely not. Calm, selective, decisive, stay tight on your buy box, but don't feed a three-legged horse. That's really the most important thing.
That's excellent. That is words of wisdom.
Yes, sir.
There, because so many investors, they get in a position where they need the activity, right? I need the activity. And sometimes that activity causes you problems. You know, you end up buying that three-legged horse when you should have been selling the ones that you had. So, man, Troy, this was great information. We always like to bring our members, you know, different alternative perspectives, you know, for investing. And I think you definitely provide that with Eckhart Energies.
And let's do a follow-up sometime in the future. Let's talk more about real estate because, you know, at the end of the day, we're both in the same asset class, right? We're either above the ground or below the ground, but we got a lot going on with the cost of capital, with possible inflation, with global destruction, geopolitical risk. It's a mess, right? So I think the more your members kind of see all the different asset classes, that's the nice part. If I learn about oil and gas, I may never invest in it, but I know how it's affecting over here.